Hey y'all, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Today we will be decorating this metallic gold heart cake. Before we get started, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Leave me a cake in the comments and like this video. I am on the road to my first 1K subscribers on YouTube, so please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Now let's get into the cake. I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time so my content got cut, so I have what I have for this cake. I'm gonna do a more in-depth, maybe I'm gonna do a second video on this style, but yeah, I got a lot of my content cut. I have a older video of how I do my heart cakes without the heart mold. I think I'm gonna do a new video because my technique has gotten better. But this is basically just me putting my crumb coat on my heart-shaped cake. This customer did add a filling to her cake, which was white chocolate ganache and fresh raspberries. And this is me putting my dam up so that my ganache did not leak out. I did still have that problem. All I did to fix it was place the cake in the refrigerator and let the buttercreams get solid, and it kind of closed up whatever gaps that the ganache was leaking out of. And also put a little bit more buttercream in the hole and let that fill, If you are in New Orleans and looking for a custom cake, add me on Instagram. It's in the description box below. Once my ganache was where I wanted it, this is me placing my raspberries inside. I did kind of give them a little squeeze just to kind of break them up a bit, but I just put the raspberries inside. This was a 3-layer cake, so I basically just did the same thing on the top layer that I did on the bottom. And now I am just going to finish off my crumb coat. From here, the next step is to cut the heart top out, the top of the heart. And I like to do this once my crumb coat is on already a little. Not completely all the way base coated, but on the crumb coat. Once the heart is cut out, you are going to take a scraper. This is just my small plastic scraper. And you're just going to complete the crumb coat. The next part is where my content gets choppy. From here, you would just complete your base coat as you would any other cake in whatever color you would do. And I started to decorate with I used the same piping tip for all of the different piping, and it was piping tip for B. I did a top border, bottom border, an outside border, and an inside border. Once it is decorated the way you would like it to be, I took a mixture of gold luster dust. The one that I had did have a glitter to it, so it was like a glittery gold luster dust. And I took Everclear 90 proof vodka. I mixed those two together and I placed it into my glitter pump, and I basically just sprayed it on the cake. When you use a liquid with the glitter pump, make sure to put the little stick piece that comes with it inside, because that's what's going to catch the liquid. If you use the glitter pump, when you just use dry glitter, you don't use this little plastic piece that comes in there. So when you're doing this process, you make sure that that little piece is inside. As you spread the mixture on your cake, you want it to rotate to make sure that it is getting on the cake as even as possible. Another thing you can do to ensure that the color is rich the way you want it to be would be to use a gold base coat. Found that out after I did it. As you spray it on, you're going to see that it may start to puddle a little, but you're just going to place it in the refrigerator for a couple minutes, 15-20 minutes, to kind of let it set, and then place another coat on top. I did this process that you're watching maybe 2 or 3 times, just to make sure that it was coated the way that I wanted it to be. The customer requested the cake to say 27 and golden, and that is how I made this gold metallic heart cake. If you are in New Orleans and looking for a custom cake, add me on Instagram. And I am on the road to 1K subscribers. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Leave me a comment and like this video. It really helps. See y'all next time.